Hello, my name is Yida An. I'm a second-year Artist Diploma in Violin Performance Study here at UT Austin.
And you're the winner of the big concerto competition. So you're going to be playing a concerto coming up here in a little bit. So congratulations with that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're really, really excited. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, first of all, why you chose this concerto, because this isn't a widely played concerto.
Yes,
Yeah, so what made you choose this concerto? And tell us a little bit about why you picked it.
I'm so grateful that my teacher recommended this piece to me. And I've heard this piece before, but I haven't got the time to try it out. So I'm glad I had the chance to play it. And especially with UTSO, my beloved and amazing orchestra and my colleagues.
Yeah, it is an amazing orchestra, right? I mean, it really is a world-class orchestra. But what is it about this concerto that really spoke to you?
Separately as three movements. The first movement is, if I use one word to describe it, I use classically bold, just because of its spirit, its virtuosity, and fiery indications that, and all the expressions that he wrote. And the second movement is praying, as to
Pray,
its
like,
title.
like pray to God?
Yes.
Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And the third movement is sparkling.
Okay.
Yeah, just because it's patterns and all the combinations of the sentences and the techniques he's using brings a lot of sparkles. Yes.
Wow, yeah. And so when was do you remember the first time you ever heard this concerto?
Actually, that's a tough question. I literally don't remember when I recognized this piece. That was always one of the melodies that was ringing a bell in my head. And actually a lot of melodies just mixed up inside my head often. And I'm not good at remembering the names of the pieces as I always do, which is, yeah, it's pitiful. But when I heard it, I knew there was a melody that I want to bring out in front of the audience.
Now, when you and your teacher were picking this, was there ever thought to, like, because this, I mean, when you think of violin concerto, there's several big ones that come that are always played in competitions and whatnot, and this is not kind of part of that standard rep. Were you worried that might hurt your chances of winning this by picking something that's a little bit off the beaten path?
No, I 100% trust my professor and whatever piece he chose me. And about I know there's a lot of rules especially for the competitions. But honestly, I'm a person of I like adventures.
Yeah, no, wonderful, wonderful. So, and where are you from originally? Where did you grow up?
I'm from China, and my hometown city is called Lanzhou. It's a northwestern city. It's famous with its beef noodles.
Okay.
That's my hometown. So yeah,
And what age did you start playing the violin?
I started when I was 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
And and then where did you go? So from China, where did you go? Did you come here for your undergraduate, or?
I did my undergrad in Beijing, the Central Conservatory of Music, and I studied with Professor Xie Haoming. And after 4 years of undergrad, I made my journey to the Bard College Conservatory of Music, where I studied with Professor Gil Shaham and Professor Adele Anthony there.
And now here in Austin.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is it? Is this your first time ever playing a concerto with an orchestra?
Actually, it will be my second time. My first time was last semester with Austin Civic Orchestra, and to play the Cacciaturian Violin Concerto.
Okay, what was that like? What is it like for us mere mortals? What is it like standing in front of an orchestra, in front of a whole hall? playing like that?
It's absolutely an honor. In either I'm playing solo on the stage or I'm playing with a group of members. I feel like there's heat from the audience coming towards the stage. And yeah, and as a reward, we brought up our heat towards the audience. So it gets hotter and hotter, and I think the only thing I felt was just extremely hot on the stage.
So we're still a little bit away from the concerts. What is your practicing regime like? Are you practicing this all the way through every day? Are you breaking into parts? Are you leaving breaks? How do you practice for something this massive?
Basically, I like to do it all the way through every piece. And my professor gave me a very good advice that it was from his teacher, and that she used to ask them to play all the pieces like through every night before they sleep, if they are playing for a concert or any big events. Day by day, it'll just release the pressure on the stage a lot, and it'll be a very good experience of having a muscle habit, a muscle memory kind of thing. Yeah, I know the concert isn't at midnight, but it's kind of a fun thing to do, to play at midnight, when the time that you were a bit tired, a little sleepy. That's when I think it was maybe the most inspired time for not focusing on the things that was unnecessary for me to think. That time was the time that I grew up with a lot of musical ideas. And even though I couldn't memorize them all, but the muscle memory would help me to reinforce my skills and the musical understandings night by night. And that was very helpful, because if I could have the midnight practice, then I just went back to sleep, that means I don't have insomnia. Yeah.
So every night before you go to bed, you'll play the whole thing all the way through?
Yes.
And then after that, you'll be able to go right to sleep?
Yes.
Wow.
And I don't feel like I should give myself too much practice in the daytime. So when I focus on the night, I'll try to play soccer in the daytime, and to give me some time to do the things that I like. Yeah.
Okay. Do you like playing soccer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I had a lot of friends in the ballet school who play soccer with me very often. Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. And then what does it look like on the actual day of the concerts? Like what does your day look like then? Do you try to sleep in? Do you try to wake up early? Do you eat a big meal before the concert? Do you not eat at all before the concert?
Well, I can only remember that I had a big meal before the concert.
Okay.
Yeah. That's necessary for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so talk about some of the other stuff you're doing. So after this, when do you graduate?
I'm going to graduate this year in May.
Oh wow! So basically right after this concert, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then so what are your plans after you graduate?
Well, I already applied for the DMA program at Wieniawski, and I hope to stay and just keep making more and more fun with everyone.
So here you applied here at Butler?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Do you have any? Do you have a recital this semester at all?
Yes, I have a chamber recital.
Okay. So what are you going to be playing for that?
I'm going to play with my quintet, and we're going to play the Schubert Quintet D956 in C major.
Oh wow! And what made you choose that?
This Schubert piece is one of our favorite pieces for many of us in our group. And there's a lot of concerts in the ballet school who plays Schubert, like Miro Quartet, and I just saw their concerts. They played another Schubert quintet, and it was absolutely amazing. Like I've heard a lot of amazing Schubert pieces when I come to ballet school, so it just brings our energy to one of the Schuberts.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's definitely like a real strong point here at Butler is chamber music.
Yeah.
We just have such excellent chamber music. So what advice would you give to a young kid who might be coming to the concerts, like the concerto concert or the chamber concerts, and say, wow, I want to do that someday? What advice would you have for someone just kind of getting into music? What advice do you wish someone had told you when you were 8 or 9 years old and first starting with music?
Yes, I do have one non-musical idea that I feel very comfortable with, is actually playing soccer. I think it's very helpful to everything that I do in my life, and that was one of my hobbies. And I think to be a hobby, that thing should be benefit basically to every angle of my life. And so does playing the violin, so does eating a great meal, watching a movie. And I'm a Bayern Munich fan, and my favorite player is Thomas Müller.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so what is it about soccer, do you think, that makes you a better violinist? Or does being a violinist make you a better soccer player?
I think it makes me happy, and all the things that I like to do, it just makes me happy and makes everyone else that is along with me happy. When we play soccer, I was with my colleagues, and we will cheer for every goal that we made, or our teamwork, or if anyone did a strange or an amazing move, is that just all brings our spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think having a good sleep can help us reserve our energy, and to bring out the energy, we need things that can make ourselves happy.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about soccer, I think it's so collaborative, so much about teamwork, right?
Yeah.
Almost like playing in an orchestra, right? It's all about teamwork. Is it weird to be part of this team, the orchestra? Because like if you're a pianist, right, and you win the concerto competition, you've never played with that orchestra. You've never worked with this conductor, right? But you already have. You've played in this orchestra, right?
Yeah.
And you've worked with this conductor. Is it weird now to kind of step away from the orchestra and into that soloist spot?
I would say it's not, because the orchestra and I and Maestro Kudiev has been familiar with each other.
Yeah. Is it hard at all? Because, he's a maestro, he's a great conductor, but he's also a great violinist.
Yes. Yeah.
Does that make it more pressure to be a violinist?
Of course.
Yes.
I can't wait for his lesson for me for the Violin Concerto. I'm just so grateful there's such a wonderful violinist as a conductor to lead our orchestra. I just can't be more grateful for it.
Yeah. Now, I know you haven't worked one-on-one with him yet, right?
Yeah.
But what do you think these lessons are going to look like?
It's surely gonna be full of Maestro's virtuosic ideas, musical understandings, and all the genius ideas that he would have, as he always do.
It's so great, and we're so excited to hear this piece. I've never heard this piece before, So this is you playing it will be the first time I've ever heard it.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I can't wait to hear it. And I love the symphony so much. We've got such a great symphony, such a great conductor, such a great soloist. It's just going to be an amazing concert. So we can't wait to see it.
Oh, it's such an honor to bring out this piece to you and to the audience.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming and sitting down. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for inviting.